What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode number 51 of the 740 Sports Show. This is going to be a fun one. We're live today from the Chillicothe Card Show.
Yeah, you know a very relevant 51? Because I do.
I don't off the top of my head. Go
Randy
ahead.
Johnson.
Randy Johnson.
The Big Unit. Imagine
Big
having
unit.
that nickname, the Big Unit.
The Big Unit.
That's such a good nickname.
Yeah. That's not a. You were called a lot of things.
I was a unit, but I was never. I never had.
Bubba.
I mean, pork and beans.
You were called Pork and Beans.
Pork and beans was a very common nickname
that's
from
so-
Eric. Are we just going to do like that whole meme video where the kids like?
You were also
This-
called Flubber as well.
This
Yeah.
place is really starting to pack up.
Yeah, literally as we kicked off.
Yeah. Finally, people starting to roll in here, man. And right at 10 o'clock, of course, we were a little bit delayed getting on air this morning, Bub. We had a pretty awesome conversation. The man himself, Mr. Waylon Massey,
Yeah.
the Jackson Athletic Director, is here today.
Yeah, we caught him stopping in, him and his kids and everything. So he was talking to us about kind of what we collect and everything. And
Yeah.
we got discussing with him what he collects or how he collects and everything. So
Yeah.
we might be able to snag him on the show for a minute if he takes another lap around.
If he takes a lap, we're going to absolutely snag the man himself, Mr. Massey, and maybe the two youngins, man. They're getting big, man.
Yeah, they're getting to be as tall as him,
They
which
are.
isn't a big feat.
I mean,
but
not a huge feat, but they're also doing what they do in the athletic world with soccer right around the corner, and they're big basketball guys as well. But anyway, welcome to 740 Sports Show, boys and girls. A lot of fun here in store. We're at 289 Cooks Hill Road today in Chillicothe at the American Legion.
make sure you pick the right way to get there.
Pick the right way to get here, bub. You can't go in.
Don't make a
way.
right, make a left.
You would just
You can't
think
go in
you
off
would
the
think it would be
772.
done by now. Like last time we were here, they were still working on that road.
I don't know where that falls in the priorities of the townships locally to get that job done.
Just figure it out. It can't take that long.
Yeah, I
The
don't know.
GPS should have known.
GPS. A GPS did take me the right direction.
Well, I had to stop at the gas station first. It did. It was taking me.
My
straight,
instincts
but I had to
took me
stop
the
getting
right
coffee.
direction.
Yeah, see, and that's the way that it goes. You just tag it into the GPS.
I did have it in the GPS, but I had to
You need
Audible
look
to
for
get a coffee.
See,
Yes.
that's where you went wrong. That's where you went wrong. Well, nonetheless, we're happy you guys found your way because we've got a lot of fun in store today. We're going to be talking to an ambassador from UCZ, be it Kyle or Alex or even Tyler. Somebody's going to be over here to talk with us. We're trying. We're really doing our best to talk Kyle into joining us. But Kyle's not a big camera guy.
Yeah.
Okay, camera shy Kyle is a thing, but we're going to try to get him over here and say hello to us here. So we'll see, and hopefully we're in for a good chat with any of those guys here. But we're here on behalf of the 740 Sports Show today, obviously. But Bubba and Colin, the card collector,
Yes, sir.
Colin, all card heads. Colin, the card collector, is also going to be joining Bub, and they've got some of their collection that they're going to be sharing and putting out there as well today.
Yeah,
So,
kind of our pilot run for setting up our card collection and everything. And
Yeah.
this is our first show we're doing and everything. But over the last month, we've gotten the eBay store up and everything up and
Yeah.
going. So that's been taken off. But now we're going to try to take it in person and show off the cards to everybody else. See if there's anything people may like. Maybe add to their collection. So
Yeah, for sure. And we're going to talk about some of the players that we kind of collect and who we're going to collect going forward. But Bub, let's kind of talk about who in the collection you are hoping to sell today. What in the collection, like if you have a gold card or a few cards you want to talk about to kind of highlight the collection. Colin, I know you brought a bunch of your stuff as well. So what are a few of the things that you guys, if you could highlight some of the stuff you want to sell today? What would it be?
I'd really like to move the Olave Phoenix RPA out of 299. I think it's a great card.
Yeah.
He was rookie of the year his first year. It is a rookie card.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good card to move. Somebody around the area, especially being Ohio State fans around here, really do like Olave.
Yeah.
So he's a player I'm looking to move a little bit of.
Yeah.
And then somebody I'm looking to bring in that I have potential hopes for is Case and Wallace for the Thunder. I think the Thunder, set for the next 5 years or so. I've been talking to Brown about this a lot, and
Senior
text and
basketball
everything. Been going back and forth about who we like. We're also big Rocket believers with Reed Shepard. Not Reed Shepard. Is it? What's his name? Is it Reed Shepard?
Reed Shepard from
Reed
UCAD?
Shepard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember if it was Shepard or not. Reed Shepard, and then they got Amon Thompson coming up. So I think that Rockets team could be. Brown said they could be a top 5 team in the East. Like they could break like the
West.
5. And no, in the East, but with the West being a gauntlet, I think it's going to be a struggle for them to make a play-in game.
Gotcha.
But in a couple years, I think that's a team to look out for if their rookies do hit.
Yeah.
So Case and Wallace, I do like Amon Thompson as well. Reed Shepard, his cards aren't out yet or anything, but that's kind of who I'm at. Stephon Castle from UConn, who went to the Spurs. I can't believe they got him.
I know.
That to me,
so
that was
scary.
the
Now
best pick the
have
Spurs could
two
get.
guys that are 7 foot and can move and shoot.
Stephon Castle was the 6'6", kind of like Butler.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've got my guys mixed up.
But they did get somebody else.
Who's the other tall guy that I thought that was the UConn guy? I'm mistaken. You're right. Yeah. But nonetheless.
But they still got Vassell coming back too, and he's been lighting it up. So Sochan, I mean, he's their 4 right now, right? There's either 3.
Probably their 3 if I had to guess.
But either way, the Spurs are going to be a good team. They got a good young core. I think a lot of teams are building good young cores with the Rockets and everything. So that's kind of my focus is building around the young cores.
What's that?
Stephon Castle from UConn. He is a guard, very Jimmy Butler-esque. If he can kind of excel his three-point shooting like Butler did after the first year, then I think he could be a very good caliber player in this league.
Nice. Okay.
Colin,
anything from your collection you're particular about kind of looking to move a little bit up today?
Well, thank you for having me on the show, first of all.
Oh, well, wow. You're welcome. Take a note.
I never think. I do. I do too much for you anyways. You don't get my thanks.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Anyways.
Colin, it's nice to have some generosity on the show and some kindness for a change.
You get my time.
Wow.
You get my time too.
You got my time.
You got my time.
Yeah, you got my
Anyways,
time for 30 years of your life too.
Bubba's has been doing a great job getting all this collection organized. I'm just excited to see it here. He's done a lot of organizing of the putting different cards that go together.
Yeah, putting like the sets of Pokemon with like organizing Paldean Fates out, Obsidian Flame, stuff like that. Yeah, the 151, and then you got the Japanese variation that you've been recently opening as well. That makes it a lot more fun.
So finding all those cards and putting together those collection, hopefully somebody will see those.
Yeah.
Take those off.
Yeah.
We got the T. Higgins Rainbow. That'd be a nice little set to move.
Beautiful.
And a frame, 4-card
really
frame.
Cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
And then hopefully people just see the collection. They see stuff they like. We come back. They see us other places.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's the first one, so we're just trying to get an eye for what to do on the upcoming ones after.
Yeah.
Just meet new people.
Well, I think, first time doing anything is always a little bit of observation and
building connection,
right?
Getting rapport.
And ultimately, you're just hoping that people have a good experience. Maybe come back again, whether they buy anything or not. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Super cool. Love that you guys are doing the collection thing and all of that. So those are some of the players who are looking to sell a little bit of. Bub, you mentioned we've gotten some new additions and things like that. Who are some of the players that you're kind of hanging on to for now? You're thinking, I'm hanging on to this guy for long-term reasons.
Right now, if we're talking football, my kind of hold on would be. I mean, I do like Olave. I think he could pop and everything, but he's one I want to move. I think like Sauce Gardner's one you hang on to. He's obviously a shutdown DB.
Yeah.
I think Nico Collins and Tank Dell for the Rockets, the Texans.
Yeah.
Those two coupled with CJ Stroud, I think both of those are ones that I'm like, I could see them popping off at any time, especially with that offense. Basketball wise, like I said, Cason Wallace, Amon Thompson, Brandon Miller's kind of on the edge. I think I do like Brandon Miller. He was the one that I said, like, if not Wemby, who is the guy in that draft, like Brandon Miller to me.
I think he had a great rookie year, too.
We just need LaMelo to stay healthy for a full year, see how they couple together and everything. And but I think Brandon Miller's really the guy. Him and Cason Wallace are the two that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I am sorry, guys, but I'm sitting here itching at the chops over at a card.
Okay, what do you see?
Over here? Oh, there's just a Charizard over here. It's the
is it the one you showed me before?
It's the 151 Charizard. This
American.
Oh yeah, that kid.
This little guy. Is he going to buy? Is he buying it or selling?
Well,
it?
if you need to leave the show for a minute to go make a transaction.
Hey,
I know this is the one
Colin the card collector.
Colin would like to add.
Right there in the video. His head disappeared. Right in the back. Mr. Massey's making his rounds again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Mr. Massey, the man himself, coming back through.
If I have to, I'll get up and go. But
Okay. Well, we appreciate
So
your
that is the
dedication.
card Colin's wanting to bring in.
Yeah,
Charizard.
evidently that's the one Colin's hoping to snag. So in the
Oh.
Pokemon world, Charizard's kind of the one you hang on to,
I ain't
right?
afraid to tackle a kid.
We said nothing about tackling.
I was going to say I don't know when that came
But
up.
anyways,
It's just weird.
I don't even get them sometimes.
Okay, I mean, welcome to the show, Colin. Tackle kids.
Speechless.
Not really sure how to dig the show out of that hole, but hey, we're here and we're having a good time. Again, get on down here, 289 Cooks Hill Road, Chillicothe, Ohio.
Make sure you take the right way.
The American Legion. Come in off of 8th Street, Bridge Street, that route.
That
You
way,
can't take
Chillicothe
772
ways.
and Paint Street, so most people know that. So yeah, so that's kind of what you guys are hoping to buy and sell.
Mhm.
Big players that we kind of collect, though. Of course, you know I'm a LeBron guy. I love
Yeah.
the Wemby stuff at this point.
I think a lot of them are showcased up here. Actually, we got the Wemby and LeBrons.
Right.
We got the CJ and Joe
Yeah.
Burrows.
Yeah.
We got Kai's, Anthony Edwards, PSA 9.
Getting back into basketball, you got me looking at Wemby. You got me looking at. I like Luka. Definitely like
Luka's the guy
Luka.
you're looking into for basketball.
Yeah.
Looking into.
Luka in.
Looking into.
Luka. Yeah.
Luka Doncic.
Colin has a really neat toy collection as well, like
Oh.
a toy and collectible collection, like Godzilla and
Is
everything.
Colin the reason for the Bulbasaur and Pikachu this morning?
Yeah, he actually did bring the Pikachu over there and the Bulbasaur. Where'd you do with the Bulbasaur? Oh, he's in front.
He's right there in front of CJ.
He's got like a lot of like nifty toys and collectibles. So we've been going through those for like the last 3 weeks, getting ready for this. Didn't bring a single one of them.
So
Like
much.
Power Rangers,
Power Rangers,
Ninja
Transformers.
Turtles.
Just found. I mean, these are all the original toys from the '90s that me and my brother played with when we were little. My mom kept clean,
Wow.
kept in boxes. I mean, relatively
Yeah.
nice
Yeah, I mean,
condition,
for stuff that's 30 years old now.
Right.
and was
Yeah.
played with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
but looking to move a lot of it now.
Okay.
So,
Anytime you keep stuff in the boxes, regardless of the condition of the boxes, I mean, it just shows that you still do maintain some value
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. I think so. I think that's sick. I think that's cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's kind of what's going on here in the card world up to this point. Again, may have a member, an ambassador, so to speak, for UCZ swing over and talk with us. These guys are busy right now, but the card show here is popping off.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, every stand has 3 or 4 people at it.
Yeah.
It is very interactive right now.
Yeah.
A lot of chaos going on. People dropping cards.
That is just so you know, a Wemby. You know, the tin cans?
Oh yeah.
There's a Wemby one behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like where you get the 2 optic, 2 prisms, and then I haven't seen those. What would you call those kind of mixed sets? I guess or mixed.
I don't know.
Lots? I don't know what you would call them, but
It's kind of cool, though.
well, yeah, that's where I mean Kai's Christmas. Whenever he pulled that Anthony Edwards rookie red or ruby wave right there,
Yeah.
that was out of one of those tin cans, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was his little Steph Curry or Luka one.
Yeah.
That Santa brought him.
So we were going to talk about like some cards we've added to our collection
Yeah.
since the last show, which the last show was what month was it that we did?
February. Or March.
So-
Somewhere in that ballpark.
Joe Burrows. Some Joe
Oh.
Massey got him some Joe
Wow.
Burrows.
Mr. Massey, the man himself, snagged him a few Joe Burrows. He came hunting for Joe Burrow.
He did.
He
came
did.
up to us. If we get set up in time for him to stop by, we do have some Burrows as well. He may want to
definitely.
look at.
Ooh.
Okay. I will give him the best deals that I possibly can
Wow. Wow.
for a Jackson. What is he now? The
He's the
Athletic
athletic
director.
director.
Okay, he's moved so many positions. I just can't keep up.
He
He
is
is
the
the
AD
AD.
teacher to an athletic
He
director.
is.
He's the AD.
The
Okay.
AD.
The AD at Jackson High School, and just an overall great guy. Of course, he was a teacher for us when we were back in those days.
So yeah, we did.
Oh, I was going to tell you a real quick story. Real
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
in his first
You've been itching to tell
eighth,
this story.
yeah, 8th grade. I was in his first student teaching class.
Yeah.
with Mr. Donaldson, history
Okay.
class. I'm pretty sure that's what
Yeah,
he taught. But
yeah.
yeah,
Mr. Donaldson,
yeah, that's
the old middle school.
history
Lick middle
teacher.
school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember him? I think he was just
There's not a
retired,
lot
like,
of like middle school memories I have.
an
like-
old Northview when it
other
was
than-
Northview. That's
Other than trying to forget your middle school
It was
memories.
Lick middle school. Get it right.
Yeah.
Put some twang on that
Yeah,
thing.
Bubba heard lick and he was like, "Yeah, can't wait to go there. Sign me up."
Didn't mean to
there's-
interrupt you. What were you saying? Collection?
Oh yeah, just the cards we've been adding to the collection since the last show. We got the CJ Auto out of 25 Chronicles graded. It came back a 9, so that was a cool card to add. The Deep Space Wimby was a part of that same order.
I love that Wimby.
Yeah,
that Deep Space green.
I love that Wimby.
That was my favorite return of the order. I mean, CJ being a 9 was cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Anything above an 8 was awesome.
Yeah,
But
no,
I was
absolutely.
really hoping for a 10 on that.
The
card.
10 Wimby's really nice. And then Collins added a lot of nice Pokemon cards to the collection.
Yeah, since the last time.
What's the blue Charizard? Is it Mega Charizard?
It's a Mega Charizard EX from the, I think, it's Flash Fire series. They don't print them anymore.
Okay.
But it's a card that I've been looking for since 2000. It's either 14, 15 since the beginning. And Bubba
we
just
stumbled upon it in our collection one day.
Wow.
Here
So
you
he
go.
ended up getting a card that he's been looking for a while.
Make sure that you keep going through your collection.
Yes.
You never
that's
know
a great tip of advice.
what's going to pop. You never know what you missed.
Mhm.
We've done that with other things before. I can't
Especially
think of anything
sports.
specific off the top of my head, but we've gone back and we've been like, oh wait, this was a parallel, or this was. We said
the Mike
we
Evans
sent-
die cut was a numbered card out of 75 that I didn't even know.
Well,
whenever I pulled it at the
how about
time.
this one? We sent that Victor Wembanyama in to PSA. It came back a winter parallel.
Yeah, the
we didn't
winter
even
parallel.
realize it was a winter parallel when we
Yep.
sent it into
The NBA
PSA.
hoops have very hard parallels to like notice.
Yeah.
They got the winter, they got the season variations.
Right.
I mean, now I understand it, but at the time I was just like, it just looks like a normal card with white spots on it,
Right.
which is cool. I like the very basic look of cards. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be overdone.
Yeah. No, we like simple too a
Mm-hmm.
lot of times, right? Like I like simple.
Simplistic.
But sometimes, man, I get that itch. I like that shiny stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
I like them squiggles. I like them
The
lasers.
Ruby Red Wave. I mean, it's all over the place, but it looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
can find a card that looks the part, then yeah.
Yeah. What's your single favorite card in your collection you just couldn't part with for any reason?
Single card for me. I mean, personally, there's really not any card that I can't part
Bub
with.
anything has a price. All business.
He's all
Bub.
about that bread.
There's cards that I think are really cool. I think the biggest thing about card collecting to me is just seeing all the new cards that I get to see like throughout the process.
Yeah.
Anything that comes in, anything that goes out. Like I'm bringing in new cards just to look at for a minute. And like at that point, like the CJ is probably the one card, and I can't even say that. Like I would sell that to if it was a 10, I wouldn't.
What's the price on CJ right now off the
Just
top of your
packing
head?
up every minute.
If someone's interested in a CJ Stroud, Ohio State
Mhm.
Chronicles draft picks, rookie, numbered to 25. That's a PSA 9.
I'd probably start at 1,000.
$1,000, boys and girls.
Only.
I'm not
$1,000.
trying to move it. That's just
No. It's a PC card for now. You know,
Yeah.
CJ's
Yeah.
the guy.
that's
you
just
know,
where I
so-
would start my
It-
talks at. Which
All
is
right.
So that Stroud, you would say, is probably your PC card.
well, I've seen an
I
8. I've seen an 8 go for like 225, and I've seen a 9 go for like, or I didn't see a 9, but I would assume a 9 goes for around 450. So, but I know that's not what people would want, so
Right.
I'm not willing to part with it.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Understandable, bub. Understandable. You got to keep some of your collection a little closer to your heart.
the
You
burrow
know what I
cards
mean.
to me are where like this burrow here, I wouldn't part with that burrow. There's some burrows that I would.
Then
but-
why didn't you just say that one?
Yeah.
Because I like the Shroud. The Shroud has a good memory behind
This
it. The
one.
Burrow really
Stroud's
doesn't
got
have
a
like
good
a memory. It's just it's a Burrow, and I like Burrow.
Yeah, I think it looks sick slapped though.
Oh yeah, I mean you get any card slabbed, and it just looks the Stroud one looks sick because PSA is a red and white slab, and the Stroud is a Buckeyes uniform.
Yeah,
I do like when cards look very clean in the slab as well.
Yeah. I dig it. Colin, anything you just couldn't part with for any reason?
Easy peasy. You know that one.
Yeah, the Charizard base set.
Charizard base set hollow. One my mom got me when I was a kid.
Oh
Popped
man,
that out on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Never parting that thing.
wow. That's about It doesn't get any better than that, really.
Also, this Charmeleon right here has a story. It's a $21 card raw.
Yeah, if it was
If
in good shape,
if it was in good shape, if Bubba didn't drop it off of his truck,
well, I mean, if you didn't sit them on the side of my mirror,
if you would have got out of work at the same time as me.
That's tough. It sounds like you guys are just blaming each other for the damaged card.
he put them on the side of my mirror. didn't tell me. Just put them on the side of my mirror rather than just handing them to me or just leaving them in my truck.
Who doesn't check his mirror though?
I mean, it was on it wasn't even on the
We
mirror.
were
Like,
a lot of lessons were learned that day. We both learned lessons.
Yeah,
It was
don't
my
put cards on
don't
the
put
mirror.
don't put a
And I
box
drove
of
out,
cards right
and
there.
It literally it was there as I backed out. It was there as I took off, and then as I pressed floored the gas pedal because I was ready to leave work.
Right.
They just all took off.
Okay.
So
I
it was
just
there
sitting
the
in
whole
parking
time.
lot for like 10 minutes after work, just cleaning up cards, just cussing Colin.
Oh man. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I mean,
So-
it goes that way sometimes.
So that Charmeleon is now the byproduct of Colin's flaws.
You pulled another one since, right?
No.
Oh,
We'll get one.
wow.
There's one.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Colin's
That
like, we
settles-
will have
that
one by the end
settles
of the
that.
day.
But
Maybe-
that one will never leave the collection.
Maybe
either.
I was gonna say maybe you could do just like an even up trade.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. See if I can get them with these.
Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. All right, boys and girls. Well, we're going to figure out. All right, we got one. We got one.
Oh.
Okay. We got one joining us. Card collector Colin. He's going to bow out for just a moment,
You gotta make some deals, Colin.
and then we are going to be joined, unfortunately, not by camera shy Kyle, but that's okay.
Get him on though.
Is that? You think it'll happen?
I think so. I think I can
I'm
get
hope-
on here. I'm pretty sure.
I'm hoping so. We got our great buddy. I say good buddy a lot of times, bub. We got our great buddy Tyler Tackett joining
Apparently a
us today.
silver tongue as well. If
Let's-
he can get Kyle to come on.
Well, hey, if that's the case, you need to be the one in charge of sales over there too, brother.
Hey man.
You could sell ice to an Eskimo.
Ooh, I've been told that before, like
Hey,
several times.
Well, you come in here today representing Ohio's finest headwear as well. That's a beautiful Paints hat. I am a little bit jealous of the Paints hat. I told you before the episode. We're going to the Paints game tonight. We are going to be doing a live with the Paints Darian Lewis after this as well. We're going to have a blast. I need one of those hats. You said I can get one of those hats at the game.
Hey, yeah, they have them in the little shack there behind the stadium.
Yeah.
Back-to-back Prospect League champions.
Yeah. 2 years in a row.
2
And they're
years in a
cooking
row,
this
man.
year.
And they're looking pretty fire this year too.
Yeah. They
They
can
have
hit
their
the long
struggles,
ball.
but
Yeah.
they're a solid team.
Yeah. And they flat
They've
out
hit
hit
what
the-
41 home runs
Uh,
this year. I
yeah,
heard it on the
it's
radio
something.
yesterday.
Yeah.
The home run yesterday made it 41.
something crazy.
You know, every player contributes to the team, but man, Tim Moore. I don't know if you guys know Tim Moore. or not.
Yes.
Tim Moore is
yeah.
kind of guy.
Uh-huh.
Comes back and he's a great player.
Yeah.
Solid player for the Paints.
Yeah, he's been kind of like their hottest
Yeah.
bat so far.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it seems like every night they play at home, you just hear Tim Moore
Yeah.
goes deep. Tim Moore goes deep.
Go.
Yeah,
Go.
it's awesome. We're looking forward to seeing the Paints. It'll be our first time catching them this year, but we'll get to all that again later. Tyler, we're here to talk UCZ cards, and you're kind of an ambassador for UCZ. Not sure exactly what your role is with those guys. What do you help out with?
I handle most of the social media stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I'm on Instagram, Facebook. If you see an Instagram post, it's usually me.
Okay.
Facebook, same thing. It's usually me. So Kyle just gives me the contents to do it, and I'm the mind behind it. So I just put it out there, and
All right.
that's usually how it goes. But yeah, it's fun. I love doing social media
Oh.
for different things.
He's got the creative ability that
He
I
does,
lack
man.
in my life.
He
I've
does.
always been kind of like a video photography kind of guy. I mean, I've done photography for 12 years now. So
Yeah.
I just really enjoy doing
I think a lot of people
Yeah.
are just meant to do that too. Like that's just
Yeah.
like you're born. That's an instinct you're born with and everything.
Yeah, it's
'Cause I
creative.
couldn't draw
you know.
a circle.
Yeah.
And you could teach me how to draw a circle, and I still couldn't draw a circle.
Okay. Well, that's just. I'm sorry.
I just always appreciate artistic and
Yeah.
creative minds because I'm not one.
Okay,
I
fair
think we
enough.
need to have a competition who can draw the better circle. Here.
Oh,
There we
that'd
go.
be me. I could 100% draw.
Yeah,
better
but I could
circle
tell you
than
the circumference of it, and you couldn't.
that's true as well. I
Yeah,
can say circumference though.
Well, you know what? That's a speech coming out of me.
Moving right along, Tyler. This is our second time being here this year. Of course, you guys had one about 5 months, six months ago, somewhere in that ballpark.
5 or 6 months.
And you guys try to bring in new vendors every time, and new kind of I don't want to say hobbyists, but it's kind of hobbyists every time. Anyone new here today?
So we got a couple new people here. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm really bad with names, so
That's
there's
okay.
There's a couple new people here
Yep.
today.
Okay.
A little more TCG than last time.
Okay.
We had a lot of sports last time, so we try to balance that out.
Yeah.
We're going to to try to balance that out for future shows and stuff like that. More TCG,
Yeah.
less sports, more TCG, more sports. So it's just kind of flip flopping back and forth. Bless you, sir.
Bless you, Aaron.
Bless you.
I didn't mean
We
to
got
sound like an
Charizard.
elephant.
What's
You
this?
did.
Yeah, Colin this is Colin's newest purchase.
Uh-oh.
He
Oh,
finally got him the Charizard from Pokemon 151.
Man.
So he's got
Wow.
the Charmander and the Charmeleon. He was looking for.
That's a sick pick.
You've got the Bulbasaur, right? In the American version, you need the Ivy and Venusaur, and then the Blastoise, we need the Squirtle. We got 3 of the Blastoise for
So there's deals being made here.
Wow.
already.
Wow.
Right in front of
Come on
us.
out, man. It's
That is a
10:37.
beautiful looking card.
That's awesome.
yeah. So you mentioned there's some new folks here today as well.
There's one with pennies.
There's some new folks here today as well. This is going on till 4 p.m., correct?
3 p.m. Yeah.
Okay.
Last time it was 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So we kind of changed it. We're missing a couple vendors here, though.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Okay.
For some reason, not really sure why. But probably
Maybe
running late.
maybe sleeping
Out
in.
of state stuff.
Maybe they just didn't know how to get here with all the construction
Oh
on
my
one side
gosh,
of
it's
Chillicothe.
not that bad.
I've complained about it 3 times on the show already.
Yeah, I went to
It's been-
Waverly a couple days ago, and I regretted my decision.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Tis the season.
Well, if you can get here,
Yes,
get on
get
down
here.
here. 289
Yeah.
Cooks Hill Road, American Legion. Tyler Tackett, the 2023 Fan of the Year on the 740
I'm
Sports Show.
slacking this year, though.
Yeah, that's all
I'm
right.
trying, though.
Hey,
I'm
man,
trying to make
you're just a
comebacks.
busy man. You're a busy man. You got a lot going
Yeah.
on, brother.
Yeah,
You got a
but
lot
I
going
do
on.
appreciate you guys coming out.
No,
you
man.
know,
Thank you.
As always. I mean, this is a really cool little setup here.
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really intrigued on what's going on.
Yeah, I
So,
think so. As we're setting up and people walking by, they're like, "What
It
the heck
feels
is
a
going
lot
on?"
busier this time.
It
Like
does-
it,
it
like
does
just
feel
like
like
at this time of the
And
day
it
because we
Yeah.
were here similar time last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It feels.
I feel more people walking behind me
Mhm.
than last time.
It looks a little more packed in here.
Which
Yeah.
is awesome.
There's
Yeah.
There's Chase. What's up, Chase?
What up, Chase? Yeah,
Palomalu jersey.
I tried to give him a fist bump earlier, and he about hit me with his display. But I appreciated the commitment, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Yeah,
he's
there's
rocking the
some,
Palomalu
new
jersey.
customers here too. I'm seeing some new faces around here,
Yeah,
which is pretty cool.
yeah,
The Twins and Friends over there.
Oh, are they?
That's pretty cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, heck yeah, man. Get on down here. Chillicothe Card Show, 289 Cooks Hill Road. The deals are being made. There's fun being had. Adults, kids, Pokemon, sports, you name it. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. If you're into
UFC here,
accessories,
guys. I
yeah.
don't know if anybody collects UFC, but there's a lot of UFC.
I'm a big
UFC.
UFC fan. I haven't broken into the UFC sphere of
Yeah.
cards yet,
Wow.
but I'm
Wow.
a big fan. I did
Wow.
break into the WWE Val Venus auto for a good buddy Ferris.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was probably the pickup of the week.
I am looking to get into a little bit of WWE as well. Just
Colin
so.
was looking at
just so we know.
NASCAR.
Okay.
So I've actually got into F1.
Okay.
Okay.
F1, I've been really big the last couple months in F1. I've bought so much F1 stuff. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I was at a show in Shawnee at Shawnee State University.
Yeah.
Stephen Delmo's show, and there's an F1 dealer there, and I bought a bunch of stuff off him. That's kind of where that kind of started there.
Yeah.
So I've been really into F1.
Yeah.
Max Verstappen, the GOAT.
Okay.
The GOAT.
Okay.
Lewis Hamilton too, but Max
Yeah.
for sure.
Heck yeah.
I like McLaren. It's really hard to pick a driver, really.
Yeah.
Because they're all like really personable.
Yeah.
I like McLaren drivers too. But
I like a lot about the manufacturing part of it.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
absolutely. Yeah. So it's just a new venture for me. That's
Yeah.
brand new. So
That's the fun of
it's fun.
that's the fun of collecting. If you
Colin's
kind
mad
of-
he doesn't have a
if you
microphone
kind of-
right now.
I know. Sorry, Colin. We should have gone with 4 today, but we did that so we could limit your time on a microphone. So
We'll get you back.
I'm kidding, brother. But no, man, it's kind of funny because like you get out of one thing in card collecting, and there's always kind of another avenue or another area you can go off of.
There's always
um,
something else that's going to pique your interest. I mean,
Yeah.
I was into Pokemon for years.
Yeah,
And then sometimes, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but then I'll get kind of tired of doing one thing and then I'll switch to another thing.
yeah, that's
So I
me.
had basketball and football, and then I was doing baseball. and
Yeah.
Quick baseball. And now I'm in F1. It's just,
Yeah.
it's crazy how all this works.
Just
Look-
sparking, talking about like piquing interest again. I saw a Lita card yesterday downstairs in your basement.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Which Lita, obviously
yeah,
great women's wrestler.
yeah, that was Bubba's like
I mean,
thing.
possibly the greatest of all time women wrestler, right? I mean, Trish Stratus was another one. That was
Yeah, Trish.
That was my
Lita
favorite.
was, as far as like acrobatics and everything and
She was
aerial
up there,
moves,
man.
like
She was the hard.
her and Trish was iconic.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Man,
Stacey
WWE.
Keebler,
Yeah.
how she got that job. Remember how she got that job with Vince McMahon that one time?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I see the
Back when
spot.
WWE was actually fun.
It's about to get more fun.
It
It's
is.
about to get more fun. Are you a video games guy?
I've been trying to peek there too.
Okay.
I just bought it. I'm a little behind the times.
Okay.
I bought an Xbox
X or S?
S, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's an S. Bought it really cheap online, so I've been trying to get into the world of video games.
Are you going
I've
to?
never been a gamer. Ever.
Really?
Never. I've never.
That's disappointing to hear.
When I
No,
was younger,
it's
I had
not
an original
disappointing, Aaron. It's surprising.
I'm
Come on.
just now getting out of the gamer world, but man, it was a big part of my
You're just
life.
now getting out as NCAA football is coming back.
Well, I mean, I'll play
See,
that.
See, that's where I was
That's like
going
an
with
hour
this. Are you
every
going to play? Are you going to get into that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do
Bless you again.
that for sure.
Yeah.
I played the old ones back in 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Looks very good. Looks very
It does.
well made, well put together. They spent a lot of time on it.
Yeah.
So is
I-
it already out?
It should
It
be
comes
either
out this week.
pre-
comes out this
well, It was
Tuesday.
pre-released 3 days early if you
Oh,
pre-ordered it.
Okay. Well, this Tuesday is
But-
the if you can wait 3 more days.
Yeah.
You're waiting 10
Exactly.
years. Just wait 3 more days, dude.
Oh yeah, it don't bother me any.
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
hey, that's
Yeah.
coming out. Tyler, man, we appreciate you swinging by, talking to us about what's going on down here at the Chillicothe Card Show, man. And we appreciate everything that you do in the world of sports, card collecting, and just being a good dude.
Yeah, being a fan of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And thanks for coming out again.
Yeah, for sure.
Back to back. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
happy to
See
be
if we can
here.
Get you next time too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You guys, when's your next one you're
We
planning?
haven't
Just kind
decided
of
that yet.
okay.
We like to kind of.
It's like Eminem, bub.
What's that?
It's like Eminem. He don't drop a release date. It just drops.
Yeah, he just drops it,
Just
yeah.
drops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Date and then just drop.
Okay. I dig it.
Kyle over here, man.
All
Wanna
right.
Come on here.
We're gonna bring a microphone
Okay. I'll bring
to
the mic
Kyle.
He's working
one
deals.
day.
He doesn't have time for that.
We're going to bring it to him. Tyler
All right.
Tackett. Thanks
Thanks,
for swinging
guys. I
by,
appreciate
brother.
Thank you for coming, Tyler.
All right. Well, this is Colin's last opportunity to get on a microphone, but he is on the other
wandering around.
end.
He's back there.
He's on the other end of the world right now, bub.
Colin is working his way back. I gave him the head nod. He gave me the nod with the smile. He's working his way back. He's at the 20. He's at the 30, the 40. He's breaking free. The 50. He's breaking the other side of the field. 40.
He's
The
on his way
30,
back. He sees
the
an open
20.
microphone.
He could go all the way.
Welcome back. All
Way.
calling all card
We're
heads.
from a faraway land.
What were you wandering over to? What were you looking for? Anything spark your interest?
It is so crazy to me that we literally started talking about him. He saw us.
I
Yeah.
felt
He felt
I
us
literally
talking
felt-
about him from the other side of the
felt
room
the
and started
gaze.
working his way back.
And I'll
He-
just stare at him.
senses-
He
those
feels my
senses
gaze.
like,
immediately
is that
went
an-
off. Someone's looking at me.
He's like, "Is that an open microphone?
He's like,
It
Bubba's
can't be an
mad at
open
me again.
microphone." Hey, what'd you find? Anything
Dude.
new? Oh, is
The
that
Charizard,
Dude, the
full
Charizard
art
151. I've been hunting that card for.
So he's got 3 more cards out of the 151 that he needs to find.
okay?
And then he can complete his set that he would like to get framed and completed.
And then how,
I dig it.
yeah, hopefully get those sent off and get graded, and then we get some.
Why do you look like you're plotting to take over the world, dude?
He's very devious looking all the time.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
always looking for like war crimes.
It's awesome. War crime?
Yeah, you're always looking to plan like war crimes and stuff. That's what you look like.
Shoot me.
Wow.
I get.
All right, Sergeant Colin, Colonel Colin, at your service.
Colonel Sanders.
But that's going to pretty much do it for us on this episode. I'm going to go ahead and start letting you guys get set up here. Anything else you'd like to discuss here before we get out of here?
No, I'm just excited to set up and everything, meet some people
Yeah,
in the hobby.
yeah.
Get a kind of grow like a little community in a
Mhm.
sense. Get some rapport with people. So
Yeah.
very excited to sell for like the next 2 hours or so because we gotta hurry over to the VA. At
Yeah.
2:00.
Yeah, 2:00. We're going to be live from VA Memorial Stadium from the clubhouse with the manager for the Paints, Darian Lewis.
Mhm.
That's going to be a great time. We're really excited about that opportunity. And again, 2 p.m. today, we'll be live for episode 52.
52, the big 52.
The big
You know who was a
5-2.
good 52,
Hey,
Travis?
we can't reveal that until this afternoon.
Yep.
But there was a really good 52 in the day, Trav. And we're going to talk about it here in just a little bit. 2 p.m. Be sure to catch that. Before we go, I want to shout out McKenna Craft as well. She is wrestling on a national level this
Mhm.
weekend. She's out west, and I got to get more details on this, but
We'll talk to Ferris.
We'll talk a little bit. We'll talk to Ferris, figure out exactly what she's got going on. But I woke up this morning, I saw she was out west, and just doing what we do, trying to keep up with everything. It kind of slipped under our radar. But McKenna, good luck. We're wishing you good luck, and competing on the national level, man, is diabolical work.
It is. It's awesome.
Insane.
And especially somebody from Southeastern Ohio to get their name recognized so much, to be competing on the national. Not that this is their first time doing it, but just to do it consistently.
Yeah.
And looking to have another successful season upcoming. So shout out to her for
Ohio Map Media on Facebook posted that she can wrestle. And that was after day one of wherever she is yesterday, or wherever she was yesterday.
Did they write like Billy likes to drink soda afterwards?
Yes, but I'm just saying that's a nice compliment from a big platform.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a good notoriety.
I mean,
She's got a lot of talent. It's ridiculous watching her wrestle.
Shout out McKenna Craft. Good luck to you doing what you do, wrestling. Shout out Zip Printing also, bub. They hooked us up, bub.
Yeah,
hooked us up with some threads. We got some threads.
Listen,
740 Sports Show shirt.
The black shirt.
Yeah.
The black
Yeah,
shirt is
I know.
clean. White is great for people.
I was going to wear the black shirt today.
You and Travis are both rocking the roll.
Trav and I are matching today. Fun fact. We'll take a picture together and post it on the social media.
I get it all over my shirt immediately, so I had to defer from that for the
I
day.
don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, you wanted to wear a purple shirt.
No, I tried.
It has Kirby on it. So
Is that a Christian shirt?
This is a Christian shirt.
That's what I thought. Fair enough. I love that.
The shirts are awesome. They fit
That
very
says
nice. Very
that's
loose.
the font, by the way, if you can't read it.
Yeah. It says this is a Christian shirt.
Yeah. What is it?
Like the logo is so subtle, but it's still the outline of the red with the white on the black shirt. The black
thanks.
one looks clean.
I designed it. Hey, that's going to do it for us here. We are live, episode 51 from the Chillicothe Card Show. This is going to be going on until 4 p.m., so get on down here today and check it out. A lot of cool people, a lot of cool collecting, and just a lot of really good times waiting to happen for you. Get on down here, bub. That's going to do it for us here, episode 51 of the 740 Sports Show.